Welcome back. Yes, international football is done and dusted. Now we can get proper football back. Coventry City are back in action this weekend. That's the good news. The bad news is it's time for the away at Preston fixture. A game or a fixture they've never won in the league. Jay, Claudio, and Tom are here to pick the team and talk about just why this Hoodoo exists. Welcome to where Sky Blues walk. Oh, yes, welcome back. Well, if there's ever a year that Coventry could do it at Preston, it's going to be this one. Down near the bottom of the table, not playing well. Claudio, this is it, isn't it? This is finally the year Coventry win at Deepdale.
Against all the odds, yes. Why not? If you beat Preston, we're going up. Okay. Simple as that.
Tom, you've got your away ticket for this one sorted, I believe. You're looking forward to this one?
Yeah. I actually quite like the ground. I don't like the results we get there, but the ground itself is quite a nice little ground. I went there last season, going again this season. I think it's the perfect time to play, and we're both struggling. They also got that striker out for 8 games as well, so I'm going to be a bit more confident, but I'd take a draw, to be honest.
Okay, let's have a look at the team then. A short one for us on this one, because of course we've got no game to review, no loss to review, I should say. Jay, all right then, you're Mark Robbins. This was a team that started, of course, against Sheffield Wednesday. Started pretty well, of course, but then faded. What changes would you make?
Great question. I haven't got a bloody clue. Unfortunately, this season, I just think not one man has really stood up to claim his shirt. Eccles maybe done well, but I really don't know, to honestly, Mark. I'm normally quite sort of vocal on what teams I like and who should be playing and who shouldn't be playing. You could put anybody out there and it surely can't get any worse, can it, than what we've been playing recently. So, yeah, you're good at this.
Claudio?
I'll put in De Silva will have to come in for Bidwell because he's injured. He won't be playing. Hadji Wright will drop out. Mason Clark to the left. I'd put in Thomas Asante on the right because I don't think Sakamoto would be fit and play set up front. Everything else, I have to say it is because maybe Binks in for Kitchen, actually. That's a lot of changes, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think that's nearly half the side. Yeah.
Well, they were useless. You know, we got a squad, so why not do it?
Okay. All right. I want to ask you all about the fixtures as well, because we need Coventry, up the league now, don't we? And let's have a look at this, because I think, other than the away games, there's some home games here which you can certainly look towards, isn't it? So Preston and QPR away, then Luton at home, Middlesbrough away, Derby at home, and Sunderland away. So it's a bit of a tough away fixtures before the next break. But you look at those home games, Tom, and think, yeah, Luton and Derby definitely both winnable.
I think Derby more. I don't know because Derby's had a really, really good start actually. So I'm not sure. I think they're both going to be really tough. I think Luton will hit the ground running eventually. I mean, Rob Edwards is under a bit of pressure in that one. They're both going to be really tough. But I think if we really, we start performing, we could win both of them hopefully. But I don't know. They're going to be tough games. And so, Derby have really impressed me so far. So fair play to them. But they're going to be tough. But I'd love to win them both. So hopefully.
Okay. This Preston Hoodoo we joke about, but it is an odd phenomenon, isn't it? Given how many times you've played there. Was it 1910, I think? Was it something like that, Claudia, that you did win a cup game there, but nothing since then? How do you explain this? It's not like going to Arsenal and never winning there, is it? This is Preston.
Yeah, and the thing is that I'll say to you, everybody can win here. Why can't you? But Barnsley haven't won in Coventry since 1920. So, it is a weird phenomenon. Every club's got. We seem to be Blackburn's bogey team. In current years, Middlesbrough can't seem to beat us anymore. Yet I can remember when I was Tom's age, we'd never win against Middlesbrough. So it's strange how it turns, isn't it? Yeah. And I think I know it's a different lineup every time, but it can get into players' heads, I think, just like it does with fans. Already our fans are going, as you've heard tonight, normally, it's Preston. We lose there anyway. So it's almost like you're giving it up before you start. I just hope with what's happened in recent weeks, we might actually turn the tide.
Okay. I'm allowed to ask you this next question to end on, which is that after the Preston game, it's 10 games into the season. So now I'm formally allowed to come back to you and ask you for your revamped predictions of where the Sky Blues will finish, because everyone says, ask me after 10 games. So, Jay, given what you've seen, where will Coventry finish this season?
Good question. I did predict 4th beginning of the season. I'm going to be naive and stupid as a Coventry fan. I'm going to say 6th. But I think realistically we'll be in around a sort of 6th to 10th place. I think it has to kick in eventually, surely.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you?
6.
Did I predict 3rd? I think. Oh, we do well if we finish the top half now. It's a bad start, but we're at 8 points off 6th place. It can turn, can't it? I'm still going to say we're going to make the playoffs. Somehow we'll get in there, but it's a long shot.
Tom?
24. No, I'm joking. No, I'm going to say 6th. I'm going to agree with Jay, and I think we are going to pick it up like we always do, and I'm going to go for 6th, hopefully. But that could be delusional.
All right, I love this positivity. Brilliant. All right, thank you very much, all of you. Enjoy your trips to Preston. We'll review that game in a week's time, hopefully with your big smiles on your faces, having beaten the jinx. Thank you for watching. Drop your comments below in terms of can anyone explain why this Hoodoo exists? And we'll see you the other side of the Preston game. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you for watching.